Hi everyone, I'm Esther Eckhart and I'm with yogetic.com, and today I'm going to take you through a few lying poses that you can do after the two previous videos I've made, so you've got a nice sequence going: standing, sitting and lying. Okay. We start lying on the stomach, on the forearms, with the elbows underneath the shoulders, and ground the legs, ground the toenails. You can slightly pull your belly button in and up just to support the lower back and really move the tailbone towards the heels. Also, you can pull your elbows in a little to help bring in some core stability. You can feel how that pulls you up a little when you do that. And really open your chest. And just take a couple of breaths in this pose, which is very good if you've got any back problems. Even to read a book in this pose is brilliant. Then you can place your left arm across in front of you, bend your right leg and see if you can grab your right foot. You could also use a belt around the foot if you're way up there, and gently, with awareness, bring that foot in towards the buttock, and you can really feel a strong stretch along the front of the thigh. And if this is too intense, you can collapse the body a little bit and bring your arm a little bit further forward, and it makes it a lot easier. And just take a few breaths there. Don't let that knee go all the way out to the side. You kind of keep hugging the thighs into the midline. You keep grounding yourself. Good. Inhaling. And gently on the out breath you can release that leg and you can do the other side. Keep hugging the thighs into the midline. And again, when you're done, you release. Place the forehead on the floor and your hands in line with the shoulders, underneath the shoulders. Ground the toenails. As you inhale, you come up into a cobra. Keep the pubic bone grounded to the floor and draw the shoulders back. Open your chest. And if this is too uncomfortable, you could bring your hands slightly further forward in this pose. Keep moving the tailbone down to the heels to keep the lower back from compressing. And you can hold this between the 5 and the 15 breaths somewhere. And you come out. Rest for a moment. Then you can extend your arms out in front of you. Inhaling, lift your right arm, left leg. Pull the belly button slightly in, and on the out breath, switch. A couple of times. Keep the inner thighs lifting to the ceiling. Switching on the out breath. Okay. And then you can roll onto your back. When you lie on your back, you first bring both knees into your chest, just to give the lower back a little stretch after the back bends, gentle back bends. So just gently pulling the knees in towards the chest, at the same time placing the sacrum back on the floor. Okay. You can rock a little from side to side if that's comfortable. And then on an out breath you can bring those legs back down. Then bring just your right knee in, flex the left foot as if you're standing on the floor. That's really important. And you ground through the left thigh. Then you grab a belt or anything you've got that you can fold around the sole of the right foot. And you extend your leg straight up. Don't flop the left foot down. Keep that nicely flexed and keep that left inner thigh moving down and the top thigh grounding. And just feel that stretch in the back of the leg. You hold the belt as high as possible. At the same time, you keep your shoulder blades connected to the ground. If your leg is less than 90 degrees with your body, so if it's all the way down here, then you might need to bend your left knee to make it more comfortable. But if it's closer than 90 degrees, you're fine to keep that left leg straight. Okay. Then hold the belt with your right hand only. Left hand on the left hip, inhaling. And exhaling, you bring that right leg out to the side. Just as far as feels right and no further. The toes move out as well. And keep still grounding through that left leg. Keep grounding through the left hip. So we're not lifting that hip up to go lower down. You take a few breaths there. You can place your right elbow on the floor for support. Take a few breaths there. And it's an excellent hip opener, as well cooling down stretch, but also this is great poses, these 3 stretches, to really work on the hamstrings in a very safe way. I get a lot of questions from people who have problems with very short and very tight hamstrings, and this is your pose to practice. You can also do it straight in the morning, you just don't go as far. And then you hold the belt only with your left hand, and you pull the right leg over down to your left, just as far as feels right. And you can go down quite far, and you can feel how your body goes into a twist, still keeping your right shoulder grounded in the right side of your upper back. And breathing into it, and it stretches more the outside of your leg as you feel. And gently back up. Good. Then you release that right leg down, and you feel the difference between the 2 legs, and there's a real difference. The right leg feels much taller. It's great. And then the other side. So you bring your left knee into your chest. And then you fold the belt around the sole of the left foot. Extend that leg up. Remember to flex your right foot and really keep grounding through the right thigh. And inner thigh moves down. And if the leg is all the way down here, remember to bend that knee. Okay. And then as well, bringing that leg out to the side. Keep grounding, your left hand on the left hip. Keep grounding through the left hip. And back. And hold the belt only with your right hand, left arm out to the side, and you bring that leg over to the right, and you can feel a real strong stretch along the outsides of the legs again. Breathe into it. Use your breath, and don't overdo it. And back. Good. And release the leg. Feel the body, feel the legs. And then to end the sequence, you can do a twist. You draw your knees into your chest, breathing in. And on the out breath, let your knees go down to the right side. And you bring your knees up as high as possible towards the armpit. I have a little bit of trouble here with my sound system to do that, but you can bring the knees up much higher. And you can stay there for 5 to 15 breaths again. Keeping the left side of your body nicely grounded, and breathe to open the left side of the body. And you keep your inner knees and inner ankles together to keep the lower back safe. Okay, and to the other side on the out breath. Bring the legs over. Okay. And when you've stayed there between the 5 and 15 breaths, you come back up. Pull the knees in. And that's your sequence for today. I would suggest stay down there and do your relaxation, Savasana. And go with your attention through your whole body from your feet all the way up to your head. And do a bit of breathing. Relax for at least 6 to 10 minutes, especially if you've done the 3 sequences in a row. Thanks, and see you next time.